What's happening, guys? We are finally back on the podcast with Jody and the South East counties. I
Yeah.
thought, I thought I said that wrong for a second. It's been so long.
I actually, by random chance, met the chairman the other day. Like, by complete random chance. Um,
Okay. What do you say?
we were walking our dogs and didn't speak about football because we didn't know who each other were. And because I was wearing my Maidstone coat, he was like, "Oh, I'm chairman of your league, by the way." Yeah.
You shouldn't say nothing bad about the league, innit? Imagine this league's crap, blah blah blah. What's your name again?
It was literally like we spoke about dogs for like 20 minutes, and then as he was leaving, it was literally like, "Oh, by the way, I'm chairman of the league." Yeah.
Well, I suppose it's not something you say right at the beginning, is it? Just because you saw someone.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been away for months. Although to be fair, look, this week was County Cup week,
hmm
so we
Last week
will.
was League Cup as well.
So we've got two League Cup weeks. We won't talk about the fixtures from the weeks before. Um,
Yeah.
we'll do this week and then look at the league to see what's changed in the last month that we haven't been here.
Yeah.
We're doing things slightly different because a lot of teams don't have their squads up yet because it is Monday evening and they only played yesterday.
hmm
So for the teams that do have their stuff up, Jodie's going to be seeing who got braces, hat tricks. If
hmm
Jade Pennell's decided to go and score another 10 goals in one half again. But yeah, anyway, we jump
Yeah.
straight
Also,
into it.
sorry for my
Oh,
coughing.
go
I've
on.
been super ill. I didn't have a voice last week at all, so I
You and
apologize.
Sean, between the two of you, right?
I've been so ill,
Good.
honestly.
The sick note podcast at this point. You and Sean just, but yeah, right. So we start off with Faversham Strike Force winning 3-0 against Gravesham,
Wait,
even.
hang on. What division are we starting in here? I'm with you. I've got it. We've got a brace.
We got a brace. Who got the brace?
So for Faversham, of course, they're the only ones that scored.
Yeah, good
Um,
start.
Charlotte McColvin.
Okay.
Uh,
Well done to Charlotte. Go on.
Charlotte McColvin with 2 goals. Well done to Faversham. I think Gravesham are in Kent Division 1 West, and Gravesham are a very strong team in their division. And Faversham are mid-table and Kent Division 1 East. So to win 3-0, I think is a really good win for Faversham. Probably a bit of a shock result. So yeah, well done.
Next up, Holland and Blair had Larkfield, but Holland and Blair losing 4-0 to the Larkfield girls as they get knocked out of the County Cup. Anything going on over there?
We've got 4 different goal scorers for that game. So yeah,
Well, very emphatic from the girls over there. Both teams have 11 players, no red cards,
nothing interesting to report.
just a 4-0 and go home, basically.
Pretty
Well,
much. I think
Hol-
quite expected from that game as well, like that scoreline. Larkfield have got a really strong team this season.
I remember that as well. The shock result for me, well, we just talk about this. This league is just difficult to call. Even though it's not a league game, they're in the same league, aren't they? These two.
Um, no. Yes, they are. They're actually
Yeah.
first and second.
So the top two played each other in the
Yeah,
County Cup.
yeah,
Tonbridge Angels took on Tunbridge Wells Foresters, and it was 1-0 at half time, and it ended 5-0 to Tonbridge Angels.
yeah.
It's
It's
I'm trying to gauge Tunbridge Wells and
it's
their I don't know what to say because from I know I keep talking about it, but from the County Cup final that I refereed in where I don't
mm,
well clearly they didn't lose the game the whole way through that cup,
mm,
and I think they finished what second in their league that
yes.
season. And then this season, it's like they string a few decent results and then drop off. I do have an update on Orla actually
Oh
and
yeah.
why she's not been in the squad.
She has been playing football though.
Orla? Is it
No,
Orla?
it's not Ola. It's not Ola.
Underhill.
Yep, Lauren.
She's at uni.
Ah.
I don't
The
remember who
thing
told me that, but someone told me that.
is, she's one of their standout players, but apart from her, the team hasn't changed from last season.
Mm.
So I don't understand, and it's not like they're a good team. Like they're a really good team. It's just so up and down, and this one must have really hurt because it was 1-0 half time. It's the Tunbridge derby. There's probably no love between the two teams. I mean, I can't see any yellow cards, but yeah. Also, I should have told you this before the podcast. Shout
Oh
out
God.
to Grace Mayhead with the brace, but also her first goal. Actually, I need to send it to you right now. It is
Are
insane.
we, are we clipping it and putting it in, yeah?
I like Grace, and yeah, you need to see this goal. I'll send it to you on Instagram.
Let's have a look then.
It is the composure. This is a crazy goal.
Nice pass out wide. Oh, what a pass. No way.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
could have
cheeky.
just
That
slotted it
is.
to the left, but
That's
no.
that's cheeky. She could have done it. She had all the time to do anything she wanted to.
That was the first goal of the game as well. So it's not like they're cruising at this point, where you can have a little bit of fun. This is for the first goal of the game.
But what a finish. Grace Mayhead, take a bow,
She actually used to play for Maidstone as well.
get
Oh,
her back.
yeah, it hurts. Hurts, Grace, it hurts.
To
But
be
yeah,
fair, Dorking Wanderers, I know it's not your league, but Dorking Wanderers, Megan Clappenson, I think her name is, absolute worldie of a goal. But anyway, back to it. That goal from Grace, was it? You said
Grace Mayhead, yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Um,
so just the cherry on top of that game, that was probably a very hard game for Tunbridge Foresters to take.
Elsford seconds lost 4-1 to Sellinge, and I don't know any braces, any hat tricks.
We got Molly Lightfoot, no puns, with the brace. Um, yeah, and that's it. Alsford don't have their team sheet up, but they only scored one.
I think
Yeah.
it's because a certain team probably stole their best player.
Actually, that's not any that's
Mm.
don't know what you're talking about because there's no official deal done there, so
Oh, she's not signed yet.
no.
I think
Moving on.
my sources tell me that it could be done imminently.
Oh, really?
Mm.
I did she play on Sunday?
What against who? For who?
Actually, no, she couldn't have because this game was at 3:30 and she was at our game. Don't worry.
But anyway, we will reveal more on that player when it actually happens. But I'm being that Fabio, whatever that man's name is.
Oh, what is his name? The Here We Go guy.
Yeah, here we go. Maidstone in talks. Sheppey United took on Holland and Blair, which actually looks like it was a really good game. Holland and Blair getting a 4-3 win over Sheppey United.
Mm. Yeah, I was following this on Shepherd's Instagram actually, like their goal updates, and I was like, oh wow, sounds like a good game. Four different goal scorers for Holland and Blair, and no team sheet for Sheppey United.
Oh, probably
I
Grace or
think
something missing there.
from what I remember from that Instagram, their striker Sasha Smith scored a couple, but she usually does, so I might have got that wrong, but yeah.
And the game that you can tell us all about then, Maidstone United 4, Kings Hill nil.
Um, brace for Sarah. Uh, there's not really much to talk about, really, to be honest. Like, genuinely put the game to bed early, give people more minutes.
It was actually 4-0 first half, and then you lot decided, yeah, let's just have fun for the second half.
Pretty much, try some new stuff. Um,
Get the clean sheet.
there's not much to report about the game, really. Um, just it wasn't
Oh, fair.
Nothing big happened.
Yeah,
Smooth.
fair enough. Routine 4-0 win. Internet's rounded the cup. That's all you can ask for, really.
Two clean sheets in a row.
Next up, Cray took on London. Cray Wanderers, sorry, took on London Road
Mm,
with in a game that, to be honest, with then again, I refereed this game on after one of my FA Cup games, so both games were recorded the same day. And KJ, I forgot her last name, KE
Jackson.
Jackson, picked up a really bad ankle injury. So she's probably going to be out for a while, which is probably why Cray Wanderers only won 2-0 against London Road.
You say that, but I think Grey Wanderers have done really well to get that result and the result against Foresters last week. But, I know Katie Jackson is a really big part of their team, but they can clearly hold their own without her. I have to say this, I'm going on holiday with one of the players this weekend. Um,
To be fair,
no,
no, but
I'm
to
I'm
be
being
fair,
genuine.
even
Like they're
even when I
strong.
refereed them, even when I ref them, it doesn't all go through K Jackson. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like there's other players there that can score, and it's just about them taking the chances.
yeah,
Um, so and London Road isn't an easy team to beat,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
so that would have been a decent result.
Mm. So
Who scored in that game?
we got a goal from Hannah Atkins and Millie Main. So yeah, just credit to Cray Wanderers because I think they're doing well considering that the blow that they've had.
Yeah, but yeah. So and in a cup set, we'll say. Um, Jodie actually messaged me about this before we even
Yeah.
come on the podcast, saying this is my result of the week.
What game we're
Seven,
going to talk about?
Seven Oaks Town 2, Petswood 2. But Petswood, the cup specialists, go through 5-3 on penalties.
Um, Pets would get my round of applause this week. Not,
Surely, before we go into it, surely that Seven Oaks Town would probably be one of the best teams in this League Cup, right?
Mhm.
So they've just knocked
About that.
out that now technically should make Petswood the favourites then, right?
I think I think Pets would like this cup. They got to the final last season, and that's probably motivated them. I mean, it's not like they won it by penalties, but they won it well. Like they were down 1-0 at half time. So
Listen, no matter how you win it, you get through.
yeah. This is definitely my like victory of the week, but Pets Wood should be well, I'm sure they're really elated with that. So they had a full squad as well. They had all subs. Seven Oaks haven't uploaded their team. Again, as far as I know, Seven Oaks, they've got all of their players healthy. Um, but yeah, really well done to Pets Wood.
Yeah. So well done, Petswood.
At at Seven Oaks home ground as well, which if you go from Pets Woods, grass, I'm gonna say it, Pets Wood, you have one of the worst grounds in the whole league.
Jesus.
It is a pile of crap.
Wow.
It's terrible. They got quite small pitches. And then you go to the big 3G pitch at Seven Oaks, and the players are probably not used to.
Seven. Is that the Greatness Recreation
Yeah.
Ground? Yeah.
Yeah. Which Pets were playing in their league as well. They're probably not used to playing on big 3G pitches. So yeah, that is a big factor in it as well. So to come away with a win.
Yeah. To go away, it would have been they would have been ecstatic with that result, to be fair.
Maybe you guys need to get a 3G pitch. Maybe that's that's what you need.
Oh, yeah, because that's just easily done. Have you seen how big that field is over at Petswood? You're like, yeah, just get a 3G.
Scrap it. Build a new
Scrap it.
pitch.
I think that, to be fair, that's what Parkwood have done, isn't it? Parkwood Rangers, they built a
Yeah.
4G over
I haven't
there.
seen it yet.
Do you know what? It's nice. My only issue with it is it's got them stupid wire things that go across the pitch.
No.
So when you're
Oh,
playing,
why have they done that?
like,
You know what? Referees never know how to deal with that as well.
it's common sense. Just
Drop
give
ball.
it back to whoever. No, I'll just
Yeah.
go back to whoever kicked it. So if the
Yeah.
goalkeeper kicks
Drop
it
ball
and it
from
hit the
there.
net,
But
Then
some
just
refs don't. Some refs just pretend it never hit the wire and they're just like play on. It's like
no,
what?
it's annoying. I had
Mhm.
a girl take her throw on and she threw it straight at the wire. And I was like, right, retake the throw. And she ran up to where the wire was. I was like, no, go back over there and take the throw
Yeah.
again. The goalkeeper booted it out of her hands, hit the wire. I was like, right, back to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, yeah, that's how it should be.
But yeah, but other than that, it's actually really good over there. It's just so far away from the change rooms,
Is it?
and they don't let you walk across the pitch. So you got to go out of the entrance, down around the pitch on the concrete, all the way down to the change rooms. And it's yeah, it's just far, and there's not enough car parking spaces.
No.
On to the next game, which was Margate took on Deal Town. Margate winning 4-0, which to be honest, I'm not surprised about after referee and them and Cray, which was a 3-3 draw, which was a very good game. Margate should have won. Um, so now I've seen Margate and how they play. It's like, okay, cool, these guys
Yeah.
mean business. But yeah, nice 4-0 win over at Deal Town.
They got two braces. They got two goals for Alina Brock and two goals for Rebecca Slevin. They've got a new manager who I've met, who I've from the brief meeting I've had with him, I like him. Um, I think he's getting used to full time still because he's recorded all of the players as bench unused. Um,
Yeah.
but I'm sure
Winning
they
4-0
will.
using no players, well done.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm sure it was an
If it's
expect.
the if it's the manager, I think it is. I saw him at the Chatham Dartford game.
Yeah, he's the dad of the twins.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he was telling me that because one of the girls was started up front, and yeah, so I was talking to him at that game as well. But yeah, the next game up was Ramsgate had Biddenden. Ramsgate losing 4-2 to Biddenden. It was 2-0 at half time, losing 2-0 at half time as well.
Yeah. We got a brace for Gemma Rathmore from Biddenden, and Ramsgate's both goals come from Ellen Moen.
Well done, girls, on your braces there. Uh, Next up, Tunbridge Wells. Sorry, just replying to Sean. Tunbridge Wells, no, Canterbury Eagles, sorry, took on Tunbridge Wells Foresters, and at least one of the Tunbridge teams have got through to the next round of the County Cup as Tunbridge Wells Foresters beat Canterbury Eagles 5-1, 3-0 at halftime, 5-1 full time.
Sorry. Um,
Wow.
I told you I have been really ill. Anyway, moving on. Two braces for Tunbridge Wells Foresters. Two for Rebecca Mackley, who used to play for the first team, and two for Camilla McPhail, who's been um Tunbridge Wells Foresters' main striker for a couple seasons now, and she got player of the match as well. So
That's enough.
yeah, she is. Yeah. Um, yeah, I think
At least she's back focused on her football, scoring the goals. That's
yeah,
what you want from your player, innit?
yeah, exactly. I think probably again, probably an expected result.
Do you know what I don't think is an expected result after weeks and weeks and weeks of saying that these results go the other way?
Is it
Castle
Borough
Colts
Green?
0, Betts Hanger Welfare 6.
Why so?
Because Betts Hanger Welfare, each time I'm sure it's them, each time we've spoken about them,
No, Bay Point, isn't it?
maybe.
To be
I'm
fair,
sure.
both teams have been struggling in their both teams have been struggling in their respective league. Because Betsson are from the east and Castle Colts are from the west. But to be fair to Castle Colts, they only had bare 11 players. Betshanna, we've got a hat trick from Robin Lanley and a brace from Rosie May Bruce. So well done to both of them.
Go on,
Um,
girls. I
Uh,
scored a hat trick yesterday as well. Just putting it out there. Not that anyone
also,
cares.
also Rosie May Bruce,
Cheers, Jodie.
alongside her brace, also got a hat trick of assists for three of the other goals. So
Let's
that
be
means
player of the match then,
our
surely.
our only one goal um there was only one goal that she wasn't involved in. They haven't posted their player of the match, but both teams gave a opposition player of the match. I love when they do that. So cute. And she was not opposition player of the match. So
I love when they do that. So cute. Most time don't do shit like that, do
no, I don't think I have. Um, yeah, she didn't get player of the match from the opposition, but yeah, sounds like it was a good
That
game.
is insane.
Yeah, I know. She was involved in five
Scoring two
hours.
and then assisting three and not getting player of the match. That's silly. Um, but moving on, Hawkinge Town 2, Park Regis 4. Who are Park Regis again?
Symbol.
Sittingbourne. Yeah. I think that's probably a routine result from what we've seen and heard.
Yeah, I think so. We got a bright hat trick from Sian Boswell, who I said was the player to look
The
out for. So
the
yeah,
bagged woman of the team.
yeah. She didn't get player of the match either.
For God's sake. I'd Hill 4, and it upsets me to say that the team that I thought was going to win the league from the beginning, and I never said that they was going to get relegated. Borough Green 1.
Yeah. Hat
Are they
trick.
in the same league or
No. So ITIL are strong in the Kent Division 2 West. They're second to Footscray, who will definitely win the league. Um, but I think that ITIL are a strong team in that division as well. And Borough Green are in Kent Division 2 Midwest. And I think they're top of their league. Or are they second to Larkfield?
I can't see.
Uh, oh, they're third. They're third in their league. So I think probably uh, an expected result. I don't think it's an upset really. But yeah, hat trick to Holly James. So yeah.
Another well done then. Woodcombe Sports 3, Danson Sports nil.
Mm, yeah, again, expected result. Um, Dance and Sports are mid-table Division 1, so in terms of spaces, there's not a huge gap between the two teams, but
About
different.
what, six or seven?
So,
Probably about six or seven
yeah,
positions because one's Prem, isn't it? Oh,
yeah,
Prem. Uh,
Woodcombe
yeah,
is Prem. No team sheets from either team for that game, so what actually happened in that game is complete mystery.
fair enough. AFC Whiteleaf, a little derby going on here. Whiteleaf and Sutton. AFC Whiteleaf nil. Sutton United reserves 2.
Are they quite close to each other then?
Pretty much they're even closer in terms of where they actually play. With Whiteleaf obviously playing at Whiteleaf, then Sutton United reserves playing at. I think they played at Chipstead, but they wouldn't have played there yesterday. So
Okay.
that's a good point. Actually, I'm not sure where they played yesterday.
It actually says here, venue unknown.
Oh, it does say it changed it though. It says note kickoff arranged for 3:30 under the lights at Whiteleaf FC. AFC Whiteleaf, sorry.
Yeah, we've got the goal times, but nothing else.
2 goals in 3 minutes that decided the whole game.
Yeah.
Uh, Ashmount Lee Women's given a walkover to Farnham Town, so Farnham Town go through.
Mhm.
And I think the biggest scoreline that you've seen so far, Epsom Yules nil, Woking Youth and Academy Women 7.
Yeah, unfortunately, Woking haven't uploaded their team sheet, so
Mm,
can't
We're
congratulate
definitely
them.
missing hat tricks or braces there. I doubt
Yes,
there's 7 different goal scorers in that game.
yeah, I agree.
Carshot Athletic 3, Croydon FC 1. I would have thought that result would have been a bit bigger, to be honest, with the way the two team seasons are going, but fair.
Yeah. Um, I mean, they're only the team between them in the table.
Oh, I thought I thought Croydon were like near the bottom, to be honest. But then again, we'll have a look at the league tables afterwards because I haven't looked at the league table in a couple of weeks. So that's probably
Um,
what's happened there.
Again, Carshot one haven't uploaded their team sheets, so
God's sake.
shout outs.
Well, Leatherhead Youth given a walkover to Beacham Bells. Um, Ash United 1, Hackney Women Reserves nil. Long Lane 2, Grenfell Athletic 3. Anything of meaning going on there?
Where are we at now? So Long Lane,
Long Lane 2, Grenfell 3.
Grenfell.
Grenfell, Greater London.
Oh, okay. Um, Three different goal scorers for Grenfell. No, they've put their team sheet up for Long Lane, but they haven't put who scored the goals.
No, fair enough. Wilford and Whitley given a walkover to Hammersmith Football Club, which I don't like to see teams give up, but the way that Milford and Whitley season's been going, that would have been a battering.
What
Uh,
division are Milford and Whitley in? Oh, Division Two. Okay, fair enough.
yeah, and Hammersmith for Hammersmith beat Bromley 4-0 in the FA Cup before getting chucked out. So that would have been, yeah.
This is a bit of a weird cup then.
Yeah, I'm not really sure where all the Greater London teams came from all of a sudden, but fair enough. I
The
think,
Kent Cup was a bit more either. This one that Hammersmith are in is the
yeah.
Kent Junior Cup.
Oh, that's it. So,
Yeah.
so that's yeah, that's what they come into it. Um, Mersey Athletic 3, Regents Park Rangers Women 7. That was 4-2 at halftime. There has to be some braces and hat tricks in there.
Bear with me. What
Come on, Jody.
what division are they? What division are they in?
Well, Mosley is in 2 East, I want to
No,
say.
they don't even have East and West. They have North and South.
Yeah, that was rude. You couldn't just like go with it, could you?
Sorry, distracted.
Yeah.
Moseley posted their team sheet, but not the goal scorers, and Regent's Park haven't posted their team sheet, so nothing really to report from.
Great stuff. Well done, girls, on the hat tricks and the braces that you definitely did score, but we can't tell you about. Oxted and Districts 3, Islington Borough Ladies FC Reserves. Jesus. 2.
I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. We've got a brace from Kaylee Stenning for Oxted District, and no reported team sheet from Islington.
Fair enough. So that is County Cup week done. Before we go into the fixtures for next week, which I'm hoping will be league action, we're going to quickly run through the leagues as they are. I say quickly because there's about 10 divisions. So, because we've done it for a month, Prem Division, we could take it in turns. I'll do one, you do the other one.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
So, Prem Division, top Sevenoaks Town with 2 games in hand over London Road, who also have 19 points. London
This is
Road in
where it's messy
second.
for Premier Division because everyone's
Yeah,
playing
I know.
games.
So different games. Because then Tunbridge Angels have got 2 games in hand over London Road, but are only a point behind them. So they're third, but it's a false third because really they're second. But yeah, who knows how that's going to go. Cray Wanderers are in fourth with 16 points. So
Yep. Games.
the top 5 in this division are separated by 3 points.
Yeah,
However, Cray
they've
are in
played.
the best position.
Yeah.
They played the least amount of games. They've only played 7, and they've got 16 points. And they've got 1 game in hand over Tunbridge, who are 2 points ahead of them. 3 games in hand over London Road, who are 3 points ahead of them. So yeah, they could go a few points clear. Maidstone in fifth playing nine with 16 points as well. Lost one too many games in there. I think
Mhm.
at this stage you're gonna need the teams above you to start dropping points if you're gonna be in with a shout of league titles and promotions.
Sorry.
Um, as will Tunbridge Wells Foresters, who if they win their two games in hand will have identical record to you guys.
Yeah.
They've only played 7 games, but they can't they can't catch you. They may go ahead on goal difference actually with the 2 games they've got in hand if they score more
Well,
than 3 goals without reply.
they're not. Their next game is London Road, so I'm not predicting they'll have a huge scoreline with that one. And then the next league game is Maidstone.
I think I can't say what I think because I'm refereeing that game, so never mind. I don't think anything about that game.
I think it's
Margate,
good predictions that week.
no, we're good. Margate, I'll text you my prediction. Margate are in seventh, although I'll be so honest with you, this league table here, Margate, that doesn't reflect the Margate that I saw play against Cray. I'll be so honest with you.
I think, I mean, and our manager said this in one of our interviews, in one of her interviews. Why am I saying it's an us thing? It's a her thing. Um, she's mentioned about the quality of the top teams like Cray Wanderers, but how the teams at the bottom of the table, the results aren't necessarily reflecting the quality of the teams. And I maybe a bit biased, but I'll say the same has probably happened to Maidstone as it has as Margate, where they've lost by maybe one goal, and then
Yeah,
losses rack up. And Margate, I don't think deserve to be with just 7 points.
no,
But
they
having said
definitely don't.
that, are they above any of the teams above them? It's close. It's tough.
I'll be honest, in the game that I refereed towards the end, they started slow, but Margate played better than Cray did towards the end of that game. Um,
You're gonna get some hate for that, I feel.
they hit as much as one. I sent off one of their players as well. But no one had any arguments about it because you can't call the officials cheats. You get red cards for it.
Yeah, I didn't actually know that.
Yeah, saying the see you next Tuesday or calling an official a cheat gets you a straight red card. So technically, the C word to anyone is foul abusive language and should be a red card. However, the amount of times I hear that word used towards other players, I'll be honest, unless you're saying something discriminative, racial, or
Really personal.
yeah, like really personal, racial, or derogatory, homophobic,
Mm.
that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to send you off.
Yeah.
If you and the other players going at it, this, that, and the other, I think cool. If someone said it to it, it just gets a bit difficult because a lot of women's teams have players that are under 18.
Yeah, that's true,
So
actually.
technically, under the safeguarding, if
Yeah.
you was to swear an under 18-year-old, then I've got to send you off as well. However, I'm
That's
never going to know off the top of my head if a player's under 18.
Yeah, that's not really fair because you don't know what players are. I find this a bit difficult when it gets a bit physical as well.
Yeah, because
Because if
sometimes
you
you'll
want
find
to
that the
enter
players
that
that are
league,
under 18 do it themselves.
exactly, if you're going to enter that league,
Mm.
then it's evens, I feel. Like you can't be wanting to play in a women's league and then being like, no, you can't touch me. I can't remember what game
Oh, Margate.
oh yeah, the 10
Uh,
Margate, that was it.
Woodcombe Sports in eighth, 1 point behind Margate. Uh, but they're not in a good position because Parkwood Rangers have a game in hand over Woodcombe Sports and are also on 6 points. And Kings Hill currently bottom, playing five, not winning any, but having 3 games in hand over the team above them and 4 games in hand over Woodcombe and Margate. So if they did win those games, they could literally jump up to that 7th.
Yeah, but if you haven't won any games,
Hey, hey, hey. Let's be optimistic.
no, I'm not.
Optimistic.
I'm not.
That's the good one, right?
They had some interesting players on Sunday. When I say interesting, I mean mean. But I liked the coaching staff. They seemed all right.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, good luck to them. But I don't see a massive. I don't think they'll probably be expecting a massive jump, to be honest.
No, fair enough. All right, go on then. Sorry, Prem Division. You can add this one.
So we have got in first place Farnham Town of 21 points and goal difference of 38. Leatherhead Youth in second place with 18 points. So 3 points behind top place.
Can you just say that Farnham have a 100% win record at the moment?
Yes, they do. Yeah, good point.
And they've, sorry, before you move on,
No, yeah, go
38,
on.
38 goal difference.
Yeah.
12-0 against Old Finian, sorry. 8-1, 4-1, 5-3, 2-0, 4-0, 5-1, 6-0, 6-0.
So they'll be going up to London and South East.
Yeah.
Right. So they'll be with the likes of Welling and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay.
Well,
So
actually, depends. Farnham, yeah, Farnham, they probably will go into well inside.
yeah. Um we got Dorking Wanderers development team in third place, with 17 points, but they've played an extra game than first and second place. They're on 8 games. Similar to Sutton United reserves, they've played 8 games and they're sitting in fourth with 14 points, so three behind third place. So then we've got fifth place Carshalton Athletic. They're on 13 points. However, they've played a game less than Dorking Wanderers and Sutton United. So if they win the next game, then they will be 1 point behind Dorking and above Sutton United reserves. We got Beach Holm Bells.
There's a bit of a gap between the rest of the teams now, isn't it?
Yeah, so from Carshalton Athletic, I'd say first to fifth is pretty even. I know Farnham Town are on 100% win, but they're not like Leatherhead Youth have also had a good run. So from first to fifth is pretty competitive, pretty tight. And then after Carshalton, we've got Beachholm Bells in sixth place with 6 points. And we're on to minus goal difference now. Um, in seventh place, we've got Croydon on 4 points. In eighth place, we've got Epton and Ewell
Hmm.
with 3 points. And at the bottom of the table, we've got Old Tiffinians who haven't won a game yet. So it's almost as if the table's like split and the top half is fighting for the top half spaces and the bottom half are fighting.
Best of the rest. To be fair, though, Farnham Town are yet to play Leatherhead Youth, so
So yeah, it's still
they,
close.
they could even it up with a win there.
Yeah, yeah, for
All right.
sure. Who did Leatherhead lose to then? They
Leatherhead
lost 5
lost.
0 to Carshalton.
Well, fair enough.
That's a little
Bad
spicy.
day at the office.
Yeah.
So Division One, Kent Division One East. Uh, Park Regis playing six, winning all six. Top of the league with 2 games in hand. 3 points clear at the moment with 2 games in hand over Sheffield United, who've played eight. Won five, lost three, got 15 points. Holland and Blair and Faversham Strike Force with identical records played seven, winning four, drawing one, losing two, 13 points each. Deal Town played five, won four, lost just the one with 12 points. So they've got 2 games in hand over Holland and Blair and Faversham Strike Force, whilst being only a point behind, and 3 games in hand over Sheppey. So if they was to win those games in hand, plus the nine, they would be on, do quick maths here. Not really working very well. 21 points. That doesn't make sense, does it? Yeah, it does.
I know.
Yeah. Um, but again, if Park Regis were to win their games in hand, they've
I
got,
don't see any team winning but Park Regis, if I'm completely honest.
yeah, there's a really massive gap forming there, isn't there?
Yeah.
But second place is definitely still up for grabs from second down to sixth because Betsanger Welfare played seven, won three, drawn two, lost two. They've got 11 points. But then there's a drop off. The Biddenden are in seventh with 4 points. Margate Youth Development are in eighth with 1 point, but they've got 2 games in hand over Biddenden, so they could easily leapfrog them and get back up there with Betshanger Welfare. And Bay Point, unfortunately, at the bottom, playing six and losing all six with a minus 41 goal difference after 6 games. Ouch.
I'm just trying to see who Dilltown lost to because they've they're on 21 goal difference after 5 games. So they're up there with Park Regis. It's just that they lost 6-2 to Faversham Strikeforce. So it's these random big losses that teams are having.
I'm sorry, I've just seen Kent Division 1 West and that Pettswood, sorry to
Yeah.
spoil it, but are
Yeah.
seventh.
Yeah.
And also, what the gap, but there's such a false lead because that gap between first and second place, and then second, third, fourth, and fifth,
Well,
sixth, and seventh. This league's ridiculous.
similar to the Premier Division, we've got the same problem that it's such a big range in the amount of games played. So first and second
Yeah,
place, Glebe in first have played 9 games, whereas Long Lane in second place have only played 5.
yeah. So I won't. Oh, it's your turn anyway. So I'll let you
Okay.
go through this one.
It's a bit complicated this one, but Glebe are on 21 points in first place. However, they've played 9 games, which is more games than any other team in this league has played. Don't get me wrong, they're still strong contenders. However, Long Lane in second place have only played 5 games and they're on 10 points. They've only had one loss and one draw.
Got
So,
4 games in hand.
so they've got 4 games in hand. So they could actually overtake Glebe by 1 point if they were to win all of the next 4 games. Um, Tunbridge Wells Forest is second or in third place by goal difference, um, with 10 points, with a goal difference of 2. Gresham are in fourth place with 10 points, but a goal difference of 0. And Danson Sports are in fifth place with 10 points, but a goal difference of -5. So third, fourth, and fifth are all on the same points. However, Danson Sports have also played 1 game more. So,
Second, third, fourth, and fifth all in the same points.
and then we've got Bromleyans who look like they're not doing well because they're near the bottom of the table. However, again, they've only played 6 games. So they're on 9 points, but they've had a lot of draws, which hasn't helped them. Really, for me, they got demoted from the Premier Division with Glebe, so I expect them to make a good bounce back. So
Yeah,
they're going to be rivaling those top spots as well. Pettswood had a terrible start to the league. I don't really know what happened to them. They're on 9 points in seventh place. However, they've just gone on to beat Sevenoaks Town at their own ground. So I don't know
just
what
bring that into the league.
I don't know what's going on with Pettswood.
Just
Um,
bring that form into the league, girls, and
yeah,
then
yeah,
push on.
because used to be such a strong team. So
That do you know
one
what?
on
That's
one
actually
day,
insane. That
I
for
don't-
second to seventh separated by 1 point.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But Pettswood have played 7 games as well, so that's going against them. Alsford seconds are at the bottom, but they've only played 4 games.
so they
I
got
think
3 games in hand over Beresford above them.
they've got 3 games in hand of Pettswood, but I'm not sure if Alsford have postponed any of their games, in which case they might lose points. I don't know. They've seemed to have only postponed one, so they might be okay.
From what I can see, they've got a lot of games left on their upcoming fixtures. There's
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games left.
So again, another team that I'm expecting to bounce back. Um, yeah, moving on. Um, in last place, Castle Colts, who haven't won any of their games, but again, used to be a really nice, strong team. Um, I really liked playing with them. They were always quite polite. I don't understand what's happened. My first league in this, my first game in this, the my first season in this league, I'm pretty sure they finished second or third in
Yeah.
that division. So then they went over to the East Division and then they've come back over to the West. So yeah, I don't know what happened to Castle Colts. Some games they haven't lost by much, but yeah.
So this is gonna be a quick one. Surrey Division One North only has 5 teams. I don't know if someone's folded, but Lord have mercy, I've just seen the goal difference.
Mm.
So
Keep going, Egan.
let's get there first because we need to unpack this because that, as much as I don't want to bring a team down, is a joke.
Yeah, but do you know what though?
I know you got a soft spot for them because you
No,
went to
no,
uni
no,
there.
no. They're still there. That poor league, they need them to be there. I don't like seeing teams fold. You need teams to be there to play them.
There's
And if
only it's only a 5 team division, so
exactly, so if
even if
Egan
they did
folded,
fold,
there would only be four. So good on Egan because they're keeping that league alive.
strongest team in the league, holding up the others.
Yeah, exactly.
So Manacroft played 6, 106, 18 points. Um, I'll be honest, this league's pretty much done. Uh, I'm assuming they're going to play each other 3 times because the
Yeah,
next team is Hersham. They've played 6, won 3, drawn 1, lost 2, and they got 10 points. So Manacroft already 8 points clear of Hersham. Mersey Athletic, who started off the league with a 28-0 win, and subsequently, I think they played them again and won 21-0 afterwards. Yeah, so they started off 28 and then scored 21. So they scored 49 goals against one team. But then they went on to lose quite a few. They do have a goal difference of 46 after 6 games, when, like I said, 49 were at Egham Town's expense, with 9 points. Wootton Hersham played 5, won 1, drawn 1, lost 3, got 4 points. And Egham Town are bottom, played 5, lost all 5, with a minus 87 goal difference after 5 games.
yeah. I don't think it's going to be a table that's going to change that much.
Not looking good, bro.
So it's pretty much season pretty much set for that table.
Although, and this is going to sound like a really, I'm going to sound like a bit of a bastard here. The last time that I can see that Egham played was the 3rd of November, right? And it's the first game since the beginning of the season that they haven't been beaten by double digits.
So it's
It
improved.
it was only 7.
No, I don't think that's. I think that's nice. That's positive.
Yeah.
That's what you want when you're starting off. It's literally about, what can we keep the scoreline down to, rather than how many games can we win or how many can we beat a team by. When you're starting off, it's what can we keep the scoreline down to. That's an improvement, and then you build from that. So
Yeah.
it seems it seems women's football in Surrey at the tier 7 level isn't as strong as Kent football.
I'll give that away, the 5 team league.
Yeah, well, exactly. Surrey have got 3 divisions. Kent have got 7 divisions. So,
Well, going on to Surrey Division One South, you've got a 7 team league there, which I can see why, again, Milford and Whitley gave their walkover because no one needs that on a Sunday morning. But go ahead.
oh, it's me, yeah. First place, we've got Oxted and District on a strong 16 points. They've won 5 games and drew one, and they're on a goal difference of 38, so pretty strong. Similarly, just behind them by 2 points, we've got Ash United in second place.
Both
They've
unbeaten.
also not lost any games. However, Ash United got two draws. So they're just behind Oxford District by 2 points. In third place, we've got South Park, or also known as Reigate. Um, they're on 12 points. They've won four and lost three. In fourth place, we've got Cranley with 8 points. In fifth place, we've got Milford and Whitley, um, who are 1 point behind Cranley on seven, so very close.
They've got a game in hand.
And then after fifth place, there starts to get a bit of a gap. Having said that, actually, no. Guildford City are only on 3 points. However, they've only played four games, so I'm not sure. They're on minus 12 goal difference, but they could still pull it up from here. And then at the bottom, we've got Guildford Saints, who are on 2 points, so they've got two draws.
Guildford Saints not having it all their own way. Although they did get. What's happened there then? So Guildford Saints on the 20th of October drew 5-5 with Cranley. And then a week later played, which makes no sense. A week later played the reverse fixture. So they've played them once and then they played them for the second time a week later and they lost 8-1. First of all, why are you playing reverse fixtures so close to the other for the first game?
Mm, we
So,
do that though. I still think our reverse fixtures are a bit too close sometimes.
and secondly, you went from 5-5 to 8-1.
Mm,
I don't like that. All right, I'm up now. All right, Kent Division Two East. Folkestone the Victor, top, playing seven, winning six, losing just the one with 18 points. Sellinge just behind them with a game in hand, playing five, winning one. They've got 15 points. Hawkinge Town behind them, but 6 points behind with, I say, a game in hand, but they played one game less than Sellinge. Hawkinge, sorry, have a game in hand over Sellinge, but even if they did win that, they'd still be 3 points behind them because they've lost the extra game. Ramsgate have played seven, won three, lost four. They're on 9 points as well. However, Mersham Sports Club are in a very good position. Three games in hand over the team above them, and they're only 2 points behind. They've played four, they've won two, and they've drawn and lost one. Lidtown played six, won two, drawn one, lost three on 7 points as well. And Betshanger Welfare Development playing six, winning two, losing four with 6 points. And then with a game in hand over the bottom place team, Bay Point seconds, playing seven, losing seven. My iPad is telling me that I've got 10% battery left, 9%. So we're going to have to rattle through the last bits before this dies and we lose everything we've just done. Bay Point, yeah, Bay Point haven't had it all their own way. I think most of their games have been quite heavy defeats as well, actually, looking at it. But
yeah,
yes, I think that league's quite competitive between first and second. I reckon. Have folks know Victor played Cylinder already, or yeah, they have, and Cylinder won 4-1.
there you go. So
Hmm.
Celine have slipped up against someone else.
So Cylinder lost to then.
Bay Development. Wait, no, that wasn't their division.
Cylinder lost to Mersham.
That makes sense because Mushroom seems like they're going to be up there as
Yeah,
well.
so that could go anyway, any which way at the moment. Right, Division Two Mid East, go for it.
Okay, I'm trying to talk. I'm losing capacity. Um,
Get water.
Home Bay Development are in first place with a whopping 54 goal difference and 18 points. On the exact same points in second place, we've got Sittingbourne, but they've got a 41 goal difference. In third place, we've got Canterbury Eagles, with 5 wins and 1 loss on 15 points. In fourth place, we've got Faversham Town on 12 points. All top four have played the same amount of games, so they're a bit easier to read. So that's laid out quite nicely.
Right, we've gone up to 5%.
I'm dying. Maidstone United Development in fifth place on 9 points. The Plough in sixth place on 6 points. Woodcombe Sports Development in seventh place on 3 points. And Lenham and Staplehurst in eighth and ninth with no points.
Right. The camera's going to move quite a bit because I'm now holding the iPad myself while it's on charge. To save what's left of your voice, I'll do the last two because you are properly suffering over there. Right, Division 2 Mid East, Larkfield playing five, winning five, 15 points. Holland and Blair second place. Oh, Larkfield also have a game in hand. They're 4 points clear and have a game in hand over Holland and Blair. Oh, over Holland and Blair, who have played six, won three, drawn two, lost one. Got 11 points. The best team in that league, Borough Green. I need to stop saying that because I'm going to end up having to ref them because I was actually supposed to ref them already before.
Yeah.
Um, Borough Green played five, won three, drawn one, lost just the one on 10 points with a game in hand over Holland and Blair, so they could jump into second. Over
Yeah.
New Ash Green have an identical record, so they also have 10 points, but they have a 10 goal difference. That that makes sense, but it sounds like it doesn't. Borough Green have a goal difference that is 10 better than New Ash Green.
Yep.
There we go. Guru Nanak played five, won two, lost three. They have 6 points, and both Barmin and Tunbridge Wells Foresters thirds have no points. However, Tunbridge Wells Foresters have two games in hand over Barmin. And last but not well for the tables anyway, we've still got to do the fixtures for next week. But Footscray Lionesses playing six and winning all six at 18, got 18 points. Ide Hill just behind them with playing five, winning three, drawing one, losing one. They're 8 points behind with the game in hand. But if they did win that game in hand, it just takes them to 13, and then they're still 5 points behind. Crayford Arrows are in a good position though, playing four, winning three, losing just the one. 2 games in hand over Footscray and 1 game in hand over Ide Hill with 9 points. Sevenoaks Town playing seven, winning two, drawing two, losing three with 8 points. Old Peppies played five. They've won two, they've drawn one, they've lost two. They're in 7 points, but they have 2 games in hand over Sevenoaks. Junior Reds Roses played six, won one, lost five. They've got 3 points. Orpington are currently bottom, playing five and losing five, but they do have the game in hand over the teams above. So we made it to the end of the tables. Just a quick update because we haven't gone through them in ages. So we will move swiftly on to the fixtures for next week, which is the 24th of November. Right, so fixtures for the 24th. Kings Hill are playing Cray Wanderers. Margate are playing Parkwood Rangers. Sevenoaks Town are playing Tunbridge. Tunbridge Wells Foresters are playing London Road. That's my game. Maidstone United are playing Woodcombe Sports. I can only see that game going one way as well. Beecham Bells are playing Dorking Wanderers Development. Carl Short are playing Sutton United Reserves. Ewell, Epsom and Ewell are playing Croydon. Alta Fenians are playing Leatherhead Youth. Betts Hanger Welfare are playing Bay Point. So that would be
Yeah. That'll be a good, hopefully a close game.
Bayford. Bay Point are going to be looking to pick up their first points of the season. Park Regis are playing Dill Town.
That'll
No,
be a good game.
no, they're not. Margate Youth Development are playing Dill Town. So that game's been postponed. Sheppey United are playing Biddenden. Faversham Strike Force are playing Holland Blair. Tunbridge Wells seconds are playing Gravesham. Bromleyans are playing Pets Wood. That should be a okay sort of game, local rivalry there. Glebe are playing Castle Colts. I think we know what's going to happen there. Danson Sports take on Elsford seconds. Egham, oh God, take on Manacroft. Top v bottom, or bottom v top. Wharton and Hersham take on Moseley Athletic. Ashton United take on South Park. Milford and Whitley take on Cranley. Oxted and District take on Guildford City. Hawkish Town take on Mersham Sports. Bay Point seconds take on Ramsgate. Folkestone and Victor take on Betshanger Welfare. Sellinge take on Lyd Town. Lenham Wanderers take on Staplehurst Monarchs. Sittingbourne take on Herne Bay. The Plough take on Faversham Town. Woodcombe Sports Development take on, well, that's Maidstone United Development. So both your first and second teams are playing each other, basically.
Yeah. Which
Should,
actually, are they both at Woodcombe?
yeah,
Oh, then we'll probably be on the pictures next to each other then.
that's a good day out.
They're both the pitches are next to each other, so
What time's your kickoff?
I don't actually know.
Rubbish.
We don't actually get our match information until like Friday, sometimes Saturday.
Your kickoff's at 3:15, so it will be after
No, we're at
your.
home though.
Yeah, no, I've just seen that as well.
Yeah. So we won't be next to each other.
No, so you won't even get to see them, even though they might make some of your end if they come afterwards.
Probably not.
Fair enough. Barman take on Tommy Joss Foresters thirds. Guru Nanak take on Larkfield. Holland and Blair take on Borough Green. Crayford Arrows take on Orpington, which could be a long day. What I do think is going to be a long day is Junior Reds Roses take on Seven Oaks Town Development. And Old Peppies take on Ide Hill.
There you go.
Really randomly, as like a part in we're going, right?
Yeah.
I just really wanted to know who was the top goal scorer across all the leagues.
Oh, that'll be hard to work out. Oh no, it won't. It does
No, it won't. I've already got
the
I've already
stats.
I've already got the top three here.
Well, I
In
think we know who's
third
to be the top of Division
in third place is Taylor Mannerings with this is ridiculous.
Wait, what division are you looking at?
Looking at across the whole league, all of
Oh,
them.
the whole league. Okay.
So league goal scorer in third place is Taylor Mannerings with 19 goals
Who does she play for?
in 7 games. She plays for Larkfield.
Okay, yeah.
Molly Lightfoot for Sellinge has 23 goals in
Yeah.
10 games.
Drum roll for first place.
There's not even a drum roll. It's silly. Jade Pennell for Sittingbourne has 30 goals already this season in 6 games. 30 goals in 6 games.
5 goals a game.
Absolutely ridiculous. And do you know what the worst thing is as well, right?
Hartford, come get her.
No, right. The top 25 have, do you have it loaded? If you don't load it up, right? If you do, don't look.
No, I don't have it.
Right. Guess how many goals? This is just to show how ridiculous this is. Guess how many goals the player that is 25th in every league has?
25th.
Yeah, the 25th player, guess how many goals she scored so far this season? Bearing in mind it's only November.
Well, if she's 25th, like one.
No, the player that's 25th has 12 goals already this
What?
season.
What? So basically, if you're not up there already, don't
You're,
expect to get up
yeah,
there.
don't even bother.
Yeah.
Georgina Hall is, and at the same time, it's imagine being like, oh, I've got 12 goals this season. Oh, you must be really up there for your top goal. No, 25th. 23rd, 24th, 25th have 12 goals each. 17
Maidstone
to,
probably don't even have a player in the top 25 then.
even in my own league, I've got 11 goals in 6 games. I don't even make that list. But it's crazy the amount of goals that these girls are scoring. So 17 to 23 have 13 goals each.
Okay.
12 to 16 have 14. 10 and 11, Sean Boswell
Yeah.
and Sally McKendry have 15 goals each. Imagine being 10th in the top goal scorers in November with 15 goals.
Yeah, that's actually mad.
Um, Lauren Farley and Harriet Sullivan got 16. They're 8th and ninth. And this one gets ridiculous for me. Abigail Davies and Hayley Toro have 17 goals each, and they're ranked 6th and 7th. Millie Dufton's got 18. Kaylee Stenning's got 19, as well as Taylor Mannering. So actually, to be fair, I'll go for a joint third then. But to be fair, Kaylee Stenning has 19 goals and 8 assists this season, and has played 8 games. And then yeah, like I said, you got 19 Taylor Mannerings, Molly Lightfoot with 23, and Jade Pennell with 30 goals already this season. That is some crazy, crazy stats going on there.
I think teams in tier six maybe should not necessarily always be looking up for new signings.
Yeah, they need to start looking down and seeing, not down in that sense,
Yeah, no, yeah.
but then again, the players have got to want to go up there.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's the
Maybe,
thing with this level. Like, there's loads of
maybe
different reasons.
they want to play with their friends.
Yeah.
They want to be a big fish in a small pond.
Even like kickoff times sometimes is a big factor. Like Maidstone have they have quirky kickoff times. Like,
Yeah, 3:15.
yeah, exactly. People want to get home, have roast dinners, stuff like that. So I was late to my roast dinner on Sunday.
To be fair, in London South East Regional, Millwall always have 1:30 kickoffs.
Yeah, Pets would always have 1 o'clock kickoffs.
Jarring.
Whereas Tunbridge Angels always have 4:30 kickoffs.
Yeah, but I could do a 1 o'clock game and do a 4 o'clock, 4:30 game. Double bubble for me.
Mm.
Not that
It's
I've ever
good for
done.
you.
I've done that once when I had the FA Cup game, but then I was half an hour late. That kickoff had to be delayed
Mm.
for the Cray and Margate game. But anyway, enough about all of that. Thank you for being present, even if you did cough and splutter
Yes,
down the
sorry
mic.
about that.
Um, but no, good luck in your game this weekend. You say you're not going to be there
I'm on holiday.
again. Weren't you in Switzerland like last week?
No, I'm in Bournemouth. I actually don't know if the
Bournemouth is not a holiday.
Wanderers. I don't know if the Cray Wanderers player is going to her game. I bet she
You might
does.
you might be about to get in trouble. So
I'm sure
basically, if she doesn't go to her games because she's on holiday with you, but then if she does
she
go to her
usually
game,
does.
technically you should have been able to make your game.
Yeah, I never do. I never do because it's a long way. But she usually
Mm.
does leave in the morning, but we'll see. Maybe I'll have to like try and stop her from leaving.
Yeah, it plays for different team in the league. Yeah,
She wants to see my dog, so we always go on a beach walk on a Sunday. So I'll be like, oh, it'll be extra cute, the dog.
miss your
But yeah.
game.
Anyway, I don't think I'll make it back for any games on Sunday, so I will not
So,
have any match reports.
oh, I will do. So I'll message you and let you know what happens in my games.
Cool.
All right. Thank you anyway.
Thank you.
To all the girls watching, listening, good luck in your games this weekend. And I'm not just saying this because I said it every week. I have heard that the weather is actually going to be terrible this weekend. So hopefully we get the games played. We don't have loads of games called off. But take care of yourself and you, Jodie, as well. And I'll speak to you. I'll speak to you before then, but see you probably next week.
Good luck.